this result over and over again. Here we go. Publish, going up. Somebody coming in with a page that tanked, and then they're publishing the RivalFlow, and then guess what? It comes back, and we're back up higher than we ever started. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Mike Roberts, founder and CEO of both SpyFu and RivalFlow. So this is the video that I've been wanting to make for you for a very long time. About 3 months ago, we made it so that RivalFlow customers could connect to their Google Search Console account and start pulling in the data. And so we made this visualization where you could see the before and after. But what I wanted to be able to show you is not just like accounts that we can, like ours. I wanted to be able to show you all customer accounts, because when I look in the data, I have access to it. It's amazing. Like it's really very consistently good. Like everything about RivalFlow that we promise actually holds up. And so I kind of carefully designed how I could approach this video so that I could really convey that to you, right? Like I'm a skeptic, and I think that you should be, because to be honest with you, anybody can make a chart that's like this. And if you're putting something out on the internet where your chart doesn't go up and to the right, then like, I mean, who are you, right? Like, so I think it's healthy to be like, well, I mean, you're obviously cherry picking. So what I've done is I've made it so that I can actually show you all of our actual customer accounts without disclosing any of their data. So what I did is I built this Chrome extension. You can see it's like pretty crappy, but what it does is it blurs everything out on these result pages. And so when I scroll down, all the keywords are blurred out, everything's blurred out, the website's blurred out. I can even go and look at these results, right? Like in here. So these are all of the writing projects that they've done and the results for all of the writing projects that they've done. And everything remains perfectly anonymous. All right, so now what I want to do is show you the behind the scenes on kind of like the marketing screenshots that we probably will have. I know that we're going to Brighton, and at our booth at Brighton, we're going to have a slideshow showing our actual results playing at our booth, and so these are the URLs that I got from the marketing team, and I kind of like just made the simpler link here so that also so that I can use my face to cover up the side here, and I'm gonna just like launch all these at once, and and then we'll be able to go through them in rapid succession, and I'm gonna drill into these individual accounts. Hopefully I don't crash our servers as I launch all these things, but let's see what happens. All right, cool. So here's a good one. Drill into this account. Oh, this is the only one that they did. They should have done more. All right, well, let's look at the next one. Good look. Let's have a look at their account. Look at that. Lots and lots of results. Real good stuff. I mean, geez, right? We're pretty deep. Let's go deep. Okay, so we're like, I mean, these are actually also pretty recent. Look, October 20th. And so we're 250 in. Let's look at their worst result here, right? Their worst one. It's always scary. I don't know what I'm gonna see. Okay, so this is, I mean, maybe us. It seems to be going down, and we're just kind of not saving it, right? Like this is on the decline on the way in, and it's not one of these. It's just, yeah, and we didn't save it, unfortunately. But of course, we created a ton of value for these guys, right? Obviously, like lots of value, and we just weren't able to save that one. It's very likely that if I look into some of these, that you would find things that are coming down, and that we're actually able to return them up. Let's have a look at the next one. Beautiful, like right? Like let's have a look. Perfect. I mean, there's a ton of value for these people, right? Like this is great. I love this. This is so amazing. And let's have a look at. I mean, we look at their worst one. And then this one, maybe we're, causing this or not. I don't know. This is a small numbers thing, right? It's a very small number of impressions, small number of keywords. Everything's really small. It's hard to say what's what there. Beautiful. Let's look at the account. Oh no! Come on, you guys. You gotta get these. You gotta keep going. Keep going. Do more. All right, here we go. Whoops. Let's boom, boom, boom. Love it. Let's look at the account. Lots of wins. Couple of losses. I mean, look at that ratio though, right? Like everything's good. I mean, but I'm willing to dig into these worst case scenarios. And you see, like everything was bad. Like the drop came before they came to us. And ultimately, look at this, right? Boom. Lots of wins, tiny number of losses. Probably the worst case scenario isn't too bad, right? Boom. This is your little RivalFlow. This is your RivalFlow. Boom. right? Okay, oh, let's see what we're dealing with. I haven't seen, I mean, I obviously have no idea, you guys. I have no idea. Okay, so, like the thing is that you see these things that, and I'll take responsibility for this, but it's like, realistically, this is on the way down. Like, you're not seeing this, right? Like, that's not, like, those just don't exist. You do see these, right? And I feel like I should take responsibility for the losses and the gains, but I think that we're just producing net positive outcomes across the board for all of our customers. By the way, I want you to keep in mind that these customers, this isn't like an opted-in situation. We didn't like, I'm not like building a white paper for anybody. This is just a random sampling of people that connected their Google Search Console that's completely anonymized, right? This is our average customer. This is like anybody, not technical, there's no qualifications. There's no like particular type of website. This could be an e-commerce company. This could be a lawyer. This could be a doctor. This could be a local company. It could be anything, right? The people that I'm showing you are representative of the results that you should expect, right? I'm not filtering it at all. Here's a good win. Let's look at the actual account. Okay, look, this isn't great, right? So like, I don't know what I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna YOLO it in, right? Like, okay, so here we go. It feels so dangerous, you guys. It feels so dangerous to do this, to just like, but like, I'm building confidence as I go. Like, I'm doing this like live, and like I could be doing, it's a recorded video, but I'm not gonna like re-record this. The thing is that all of the loss that's represented here is actually happened before they came to us. And so ultimately the downside is we just weren't able to like revive this, but I guarantee that we revived other things for them. Big win, big glorious win, right? Was this the same customer? Same customer, different page, same customer, different page. Sweet, there's your RivalFlow. I didn't even realize that I've made up this thing called like, the shape of this is a RivalFlow. Let's go deep, okay? So let's find, like, I mean, you guys, all these are wins, and I'm just seeking out the things that aren't wins for you, right? Like, just to play the devil's advocate, who does this? Look, I mean, I was like, oh no! I thought we were gonna see one where it tanked, but it tanked before, right? It tanked before, and look, boom. I'm not like mic dropping in the sense that like I am I don't want to come across as like I've solved like I'm like cocky or something, right? I'm stoked to solve these people's problems. Like, to be able to provide this kind of value in the world is like my life's goal, right? Like, I can't believe how good this thing works. And the crazy thing is we've got customers, but this thing should be the biggest product in the world right now. Like, we're crushing results for everybody, right? Let's go. Boom, boom, chicka, right? Let's go. Here we go. Oh, this is the same customer, so we've already seen this one. Okay, I mean, okay, but this is like another one of those cases where actually this looks like a reversion back down, but this level here is higher than this level here. It's not that huge of a gain, and this is a small sample, but it's a gain. It's still a gain. Even the ones that are like medium are actually gains. Here's the account. You've seen this account, right? This one goes deep. This has got a lot of success. Boom, there's your RivalFlow. Boom. And this is most likely a second dip, right? So this is most likely them actually publishing again. This happens, and I told you that it's like we only draw the one line and per chart, but this same page could show up again in like our results. And they should have done more, right? It's unfortunate. Should have done more. Let's have a look. Oh, hey, look. Okay. So here's the first time that I've seen this all night. This could be us screwing up, right? let me see if I can figure that out. Now, what I have to do is I have to pause. I'm going to make a cut here. Wait, I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to go through the rest of them, and I'm going to come back to this one, and then I'm going to figure out why this happened, okay? Because, like, I'm going to tell you that near 100% of the time that I've seen this happen, it winds up being a 301 redirect. Like, like when we go from here to 0, it's usually 301. I've seen 404s, but it's usually that they just changed the URL. And it's kind of a while ago, so it's reasonably plausible that that's what happened. I mean, because we have a decent amount of history on it. So I'm going to finish some, and then I'll come back to this one, and then we'll see if I can get to the root cause of that. That way I don't have to cut here, so that you can see that I'm still like running right through these. Boom. Let's look. Okay, this was right here, right? Okay, so I want to make sure that I can get back to it. Cool. Looking good. More wins. This is the same customer. So it's not that surprising that like we would have the same customer have multiple screenshots. Some people are having good successes over and over again. It does make sense that when we're picking the best ofs, that they do come from the same customer. So this isn't like a random. This is a bit less of a random sampling. It's not a random sampling. I'm picking the best screenshots that our marketing team is going to be showing. Oh, but you can see that they're kind of coming from the same time frame because I grabbed like those first 20 or so. Anyway, good wins. I think I am going to pause now. I don't want to lose track of this one loss, okay? Because I'm going to just pause, and then what I'm going to do when I pause is I'm going to unblur this, and I'm going to look and see what the deal is with the URL. And unfortunately, in this case, whatever happens, I'm just going to tell you what the truth is, okay? Here we go. Okay, so I had to like resize my recording window in order to show you the 301 redirect. And what I'm gonna do is we'll just blur the whole thing out in post-production, but you'll be able to see. So here we are on this thing, right? Like that was our terminal drop, right? This is the bad one. And so I'm gonna click on this thing, and what you're gonna see is the 301. So there it is. There's your 301. In case you want to know, there it is. And that's what causes that kind of a catastrophic drop. Like it causes my heart to flutter, but like 99% of the time, that's what I've seen. All right, that was harrowing, but let's get back into it. So here's a win. Let's go. Right. Oh, we've seen this account. They're winners. Big wins. Big wins. Let's see. Oh, this is a similar customer. It's all in the same time frame. Like people closing their writing projects at similar times. You see how this is in May. It has to do with when I ran this. So maybe we should just grab another set of these. All wins. Oh wait. Oh, let's look at their worst loss. It happened before us. So the drop happened before RivalFlow. They came to us because they had a drop. Here's your gains. Do I take credit for this one? No. I mean, no. That's just us not screwing something up that's going in a good direction, and maybe we're contributing to that. There's your RivalFlow. That's us, for sure. Big wins, big wins, big wins. Right? There's your RivalFlow. Big wins across the board. Boom. Let's look at this overall. Guys, I love doing this. This brings me so much satisfaction. Where's your RivalFlow? Oh, look. Okay, this one's great. This one's even better because this is actually a relatively meaningful decline, right? So they've got a loss in traffic, like it's coming down, and then they plug in RivalFlow, and then ka-chow, right? Just like, God, love it. I love it so much.